Okay, so, nope. Welcome. This is the one-day intensive business course. This is just an introduction to the course. My name is Catherine. I work for PNE Enterprise. PNE Enterprise is a enterprise support agency, which I'll go into a bit more detail now. But today we're going to be doing the one-day intensive business course for obvious reasons. We can't do this one in person, but I'm going to record it digitally, and then that link will be available for everyone to view, just so we don't create the obviously unnecessary risk of everyone sort of coming together in a room at the moment. But yes, you're very welcome, and here we go. So what are we going to be talking about today? First of all, we'll be talking about an introduction to business. So things like the bare basics, like what different types of businesses are there, different types of business structure, that sort of thing. Next up in line is business and personal planning. So this is like business plans and how to set yourself goals and how to sort of essentially make the most of your like potential and make sure you're setting yourself reasonable goals that will help you achieve in your business. Market research is next. So that is trying to understand the market for your business, trying to understand your customers, trying to work out what do you need to know from them in order to understand whether your business is like feasible or whether your business is essentially worth pursuing, or how you can best cater as well to those customers that you're sort of speaking to or finding out about. So yeah, that's market research. Look forward to that one. Marketing your business. So yeah, getting the word out. There's 1,000 different ways to do it, and essentially you'll need to work out what the best way to do it for your business is. How are you going to get the word out there? How are you going to get customers to understand why they should buy from you? So yeah, we'll be talking about that, marketing your business, the different ways you can do it, and then we'll be talking about financing your business. So this will be things like different sources of business finances, from loans to grants to sort of crowdfunding, all the different things we can think of, and as well as that, like tax and the finances behind starting a business and what you need to understand about the sort of various costs that you need to be concerned about when it comes to being self-employed. Right, so that sounds like a fun day. So we're going to be doing it. I'm not just going to be talking like through all of it now. I'm going to essentially break it down into each section, and then so you have a video, and I don't know how long each of the videos is going to be. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, so we'll put them in bite-sized chunks, hopefully, and yeah, this is just the introductory video to the course. So it's a lot to cover. So take your time. If you don't understand everything, don't worry about it. What I'd say is just watch all the content, write down any questions you have as you go along, because I might answer it later on, you never know. And if you do have any questions, obviously it's you can't ask me it right now because I'm talking to you in the past, but you can send them in an email to bss@pne.org. That's sort of PNE's like general inquiries email, and then later on as well, there's a slide with my contact details on it, so you can also get to us there, or the other business advisors as well. I just also want to shout out that we have masterclasses on the horizon. They're sort of in the works. Again, they may be delivered in a similar format to this, so it may be a Skype call. Hard to tell at the moment, but just keep an eye out for them. They're going to be in sort of more specialized, like maybe going into more detail about some of the content we've had here, or talking about completely new content. So, who's PNE? So we are an enterprise agency based in the Northeast. We've been around for 40 years now, helping Northeast businesses start up, develop, and grow. The way we do that is, so the startup support we offer are workshops such as this one, which would usually be, in person at the library or some other venues we've been using as well. We also do mentoring, so like one-to-one mentoring with a business advisor. You can sit down with a business advisor, talk to them about your business, about maybe problems you're having, about questions you have, all that sort of thing, usually at our office. on Pink Lane. At the moment, we're doing all meetings over the phone and on Skype and things like that, for obvious reasons. Other startup support we offer is the New Enterprise Allowance Scheme, which is a scheme which is targeted at pre-start businesses, so businesses that haven't yet been registered or started trading. And you have to be in receipt of benefits and essentially to be eligible for that scheme, but it comes with some support and a little bit of funding as well, so could be worth pursuing if you're eligible for that. If you do think you'd be interested in that, talk to your job coach about it, and that's sort of the way forward from there. We also offer startup support in the form of the Sustainable Startup Award, which is a small grant. This award is you have to be 18 to 30 years old in order to be eligible, and what it does is it's a grant of up to £1,000 to help you make sustainable decisions in your business. So it could be essentially, I don't know if you've heard of the Sustainable Development Goals. There are a bunch of goals set out by the United Nations to help basically the world become more sustainable by 2030. If your business is helping to address these goals, and these goals are things like reducing plastic, these goals are things like climate action, higher quality, providing education, you know, all the goals that make the society in general more sustainable. And if your business is applicable to those goals and is helping to achieve them, you may be eligible for this startup award. So it's called the Sustainable Startup Award. You can find out more about it on our website. I think I'll probably talk about it again later as well. And yeah, so that's the support we offer for startups, so like pre-start businesses. After that, if you want to develop your already existing business, we offer things like you can still receive mentoring support, but we also offer things like support specifically with marketing. So you can consult with one of our staff about your marketing within your business. Also accounts, and also the masterclasses I mentioned before. So again, masterclasses perhaps on subjects such as GDPR or on sustainability or things like that, things about more specific areas of your business. And then growing your business, once if your business gets to the sort of growth stage where you just want to, you've got it sort of set up, now you want to expand. We offer Get Growing, which is a mentoring scheme specifically tailored towards that kind of business, as well as Get Growing Your Network, which is a networking event, which for obvious reasons probably isn't going to be for some time, but in the dim and distant future, a networking event where we bring together Northeast businesses and we just sort of have speakers and talks from people who again, Northeast businesses usually who have a lot to, who describe their startup journey and share their experiences. Often as well, Beach Accounting, Gavin Spencer from Beach Accounting will be there, and as he tends to sponsor the event, and we'll talk about accounting and provide you with, again, just a bit of insight into that area. Right, so to drill into our offering a little bit more, we provide confidential advice to businesses. So when you come to us for a one-to-one meeting, or when you phone us for a one-to-one meeting, what you talk to us about is confidential. We write notes for the purposes of keeping track of clients, because we have a lot of clients, and if we didn't write notes, then we wouldn't be able to keep track of them. But what you tell us is confidential. So if you tell us like your business idea that you're really excited about, we're not going to go to the next client and be like, oh, this person had a great business idea. Here it is. We keep that confidential between you and us. And yeah, same with all the advice we offer. We can help to secure funding. We can help you with things. In some cases, we can help you with applications, or often applications for funding for a business will require a business plan, so we can help you write a business plan. Training courses and workshops such as this one, we offer those as well. Free business resources, things like our business plan template, which you can access for free on our website. Mentoring schemes, so yeah, one-to-one mentoring, like the ones I've just gone through, and assistance with business plans. Yeah, so I've mentioned that already, but essentially we can sit down with you, we can provide you our template, we can offer you feedback on a business plan you've already done, or we can help you start one from scratch. Yeah, we can, and we'll go over business plans and all of the things they include a bit later in this course. So yeah, here's the team. I'm on the right, that's me, Catherine Hurst. And then we've also got Mel on the left and Lee in the middle. We're the sort of business advisor team. And yeah, you've also got our contact details there if you want to get in touch with any of us specifically. So yeah, enterprise coordinator is Mel. She's in charge of the whole operation. Lee is business advisor and trainer, and I'm a pre-start trainer and advisor. So my speciality is businesses before they've got started. Right, so here's an activity that we'd usually do, but for obvious reasons we can't. What we'd usually do is we'd have people, just to get going, have a go at networking, essentially in a sort of speed dating-esque fashion, where someone talks for a minute, and the person they're paired with talks for a minute, and then you move on to the next person, and you get a new person. Now, obviously, we can't do this, but what you can do is just practice talk, like trying to communicate who you are, uh, a bit about yourself, and what your business idea is in 1 minute. So what we're gonna suggest people do is essentially pause the video here and set yourself a timer of 1 minute, and then try and get across all that information in 1 minute. So who you are, a bit about yourself, and a bit about your business. And some of you are going to find it very difficult. Some of you will find you have nothing to say. Some of you will find that you have too much to say and you can't cut it down to a minute. But it's important that you are succinct, and it's important that you, don't use any jargon. Imagine you're just talking to someone who knows literally nothing about you or your business or the area your business is in. So yeah, I'm going to set that as an activity, and I'm going to suggest everyone set a timer for 1 minute, pause the video here, and have a go at that. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm going to assume you're back after doing it, and if you didn't get it down to a minute, or it didn't work out very well, please feel free to practice again. It's a very, very important skill, and it's essentially the first step to you creating a business pitch as well. And I know it can be very difficult just like talking to yourself in a room. I'm very much aware of that right now because it's what I'm doing, whereas I'd usually be talking to a room of people. But yeah, it can be very, very difficult to just try and keep it succinct or down to a good time of a minute, because that's about people's that's about the attention span you should expect off someone if you've just met them, to about the time you have to communicate who you are and your business. So it's a vital skill to sort of practice. So well done if you've given it a go. And that's the first step to you creating a business pitch. So well done. Right, that is the end of this section of the presentation. Next on, we'll move to an introduction to business. So I'll leave it there, and we'll go on to the next video.